Hello everyone. My dog is barking. Alright, okay. So today I was going to talk about these Liquitex professional acrylic inks. I posted an Instagram the other day with them in the picture, so I had a couple questions and requests, I guess you could say, for for a tutorial, which I am by no means an expert on these. I have them and I think they're really cool, and I've used them a few times. Not a few times, I've used them, but I don't know if I'm an expert, but I can tell you what they're like and the differences between these and watercolors, since they're watercolors is the only thing I really have to compare it to, because it's like liquidy, I guess you could say. So anyway, I'm going to turn my camera down and do a little comparison. Alright, I'm back. I drew these two little, I don't know what it is, paisley cloud things, just so I'd have something to paint. Anyway, I don't have, for these I like to use paper plate. I don't have any paper plates. I have a bowl. So, okay. So let me think. Maybe I'll use purple, because I have a very similar purple right here. So we'll be able to compare. I will do the Liquitex on this side and the watercolor on this side. So, in case you don't know, watercolors, they're kind of cool because once you put them down, you can re-wet them and it kind of lifts back up again. This is not going to be the case with the acrylic inks. They're like acrylic paint, so once they dry, that's it. So, but this right here is watercolors, so I'm just going to fill this in, I don't know, just so you can see the brightness of the color, stuff like that. Okay, so I got some purple here. I mean, that was fairly diluted, and then you can go back and have some, see how dark it gets. Alright, that's good enough, I think. So anyway, that'll just dry right now while I work with the other ones. Now, here, whoopsie. This is the Liquitex Acrylic Ink. I'm just gonna, the thing about these are, they're very opaque. Or not opaque, they're not really opaque. They're very concentrated. That is the word I'm looking for. So I'm just gonna put like a drop, maybe two right there in my bowl. Wet my brush with water. And so, see how I had a brush full of water and I pulled this out and it kind of went with it, and you can't even tell, like, it's so, I don't know, there's just a lot of pigment in it. So, as you can see, the colors are super vibrant. You can water them down so much that they're like watercolors. So I'll do that right now. I'm just gonna completely rinse out my brush and go in with water. You can see it already started to dry a little bit there from that second that I didn't touch it. There goes my dryer. It calls. So anyway, as you can see here, very vibrant, but can be watered down as light as watercolors. You gotta work fast though, because I don't know if the camera is picking this up, but this dried right here so fast that it kind of made a line. And you know, that's okay if you can work fast enough, or if it's what you want. I don't really like the way that looks, so I'm gonna go over this and kind of make it spread on its own. I love the way watercolors and these inks, you can just dab it on and it just kind of does its thing. It kind of like goes out to the water, feathers out. It's so cool. So just let this sit here for a minute. I'm going to rinse. Now, as you can see over here with the watercolor, it's mostly dry. But the one thing about watercolors is I could work with it still. See, I can lift that and move it around. This is completely dry over here. I can wet it and it's not gonna like completely lift up, but as you can see, you can still manipulate it. See, it can come out of the paper a little bit, which is great if that's what you want. The point is over here with these, this is still very wet, but right here this is dry. So I'm gonna go over here with water. I'm just gonna, for the sake of showing you, the water around it is changing a little bit, but overall that is pretty dry. It's color fast, you know, it goes on there and it's dry, and that's it. Watercolors, not the case. So that's one of the main differences here. I am making a royal mess out here. And with these, I should probably let this dry a little bit before I go on. Watercolors, they're like, if you put another layer on it, you're gonna see what's underneath more than the inks. See, I can do a little shading here, the watercolor here, but I'm gonna get out some black. You have to mix these up because they settle if you don't use them. My white is totally ruined. It's like all clumpy. I'm just gonna get a tiny bit. It's hard to get a tiny bit because you gotta, it's so colorful. I don't know. I lose my words, you know? Anyway. It's still so much brighter. Just a little more opaque. Pretty cool, huh? Let's see, and there are a lot of colors. Well, the one thing though that is cool about these, it has white, and the white is more opaque than this watercolor white. I've never really found watercolor whites to really do anything at all. I always end up getting an acrylic out to work with instead, because if you really want it to be opaque, you gotta work with acrylics. Just doing a little swatch there so you can see. Like I said, my white got clumpy. It's kind of gross, but it still will work. I can show you what it does. Definitely need to get a new one. Okay, here's the white. Very much more opaque. I'm trying to think if there's anything else that I should mention about these. I don't know. They're just super vibrant. I love that. You can, to me it seems like you can do a lot more with them. It's just a matter of getting used to them and learning how to use them. Which, that's why I'm saying I'm not an expert, because I've had them for a while, but I keep forgetting that I have them. So that's why I got them out and put them on my table. See, I'm just kind of doing it real, making a little like gradient thing here. Just so fun because these are so bright. They have a really nice spread here. I mean, I just love the way you can touch the corners, or the edge where the water is, and it's just whoosh. Watercolors do that too, of course. Let me get a little bit of a green. I don't know if I have that more of a green, but we'll go with what I have here. Ooh, that's a super dark one. This looks so bad, but I'm just trying to get you to understand how the paints work, really. So, I'm not gonna worry about it, I guess. So anyway, I hope you get the idea. If you have any questions about them, either one, let me know and I can try to explain a little more. Because teaching is one of those things, which I am not a teacher. Here, I'm gonna do a switcheroo here. It's gonna be really funny. It's so funny. Anyway, I'm not. People ask me to teach all the time, and I don't like it. I don't mind doing this because I'm home alone and no one's watching me and there's no expectations. But when I get out in public, I just freeze up. So anyway, I'm starting to do it right now because I feel on the spot. But yeah, that's one of the reasons I'm afraid to teach sometimes, because like I do this thing and I'm like, I don't really know what I'm doing right now or how to explain it, because I just do it. And I'm doing my best to explain and show you. Anyway, let me know if you have any other things you'd like me to show you or talk about, and I will do my best. Anything. I hope you have a great day and this inspires you to try something new. Bye.